Hi, I'm Erwin Salas, and this is my video statement. I want to tell you about my entrepreneurial experience, my volunteer work, my academic formation, and I want to join to MIT CHILO program. Well, after finishing my studies in engineering, I started to be my own boss. Okay, I created my own business related to Google AdSense and search engine optimization, which means creating websites for gaining an audience on the internet. And I've been in this industry for almost 7 years. Let me tell you something. When I started, the word startup and innovation weren't that known because nobody understood that was important to see things beyond. But later on, these ideas were started to become common here in my country. And I enrolled, for example, in a startup named Canchas.com.pe. I was a member of the marketing and development area. And at the same time, I founded a community called Social Startup, which is now one of the most important communities in entrepreneurship and innovation here in my country, Peru. Meanwhile, I enrolled again to the Hackerspace community, and they want to teach young people how to create technology. And now, after some years, there are many graduated students, and some of them are even working and studying in NASA. I'm telling you this because I strongly believe what Richard Branson says that everything in your life is connected and there is no such a difference between living and working and not working. Everything is just living. I'm telling you this because talking about my research or academic formation, in my undergraduate studies, I presented a thesis. It was connected to Canchas.com.pe that creating this portal, which is an online booking sport fields platform, using agile methods. I understood how important was agile methods for innovation. And some years later, I won a scholarship by the government in order to study in the Pontifical Catholic University of Peru in order to study management of innovation. In this opportunity, my research was about how to make innovation in marketing using search engine optimization for small businesses. Well, looking back to my experience, I noticed some patterns that small businesses are part of my life. And this is because small businesses represent uh, the 90% of the GDP and employment here in my country. That I own a small business, that I worked with a small businesses, but an innovative one, which is a startup, and that my research in postgraduate is related to them. Well, talking about why I want to join the MIT program is because I met some leaders from a startup called Bob International. Some of them came from MIT. And this startup was sold to FedEx, now is FedEx Cross Border, and they told me that the problem of sending goods to any place, to anywhere, in a small or big e-commerce is such a big problem, especially in countries like Peru, for example, where our geography is very intricate. Keeping in mind all of this, I want to tell you that I want to be a pioneer in these topics by learning about supply chain management in this easy long program. I want to make a change. I want to help small businesses, maybe creating an informational system to connect them and to create value. And not only that, uh, the prestigious and the level of MIT can boost my skills of critical thinking. Finally, I want to study in MIT because it's one of my biggest dreams. And hoping to see you soon. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Bye.